farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebud guys. Hey guys, welcome back. We are square at the end of October now, and we figured we'd join the crowd and go pumpkin everything.
It's that warm fall feeling.
Yeah, so what actually happened was I walked by the grocery store and seen O'fallon Brewery had a pumpkin sampler.
That's not something you see very often.
No, it isn't.
Usually breweries are kind enough to only stick us with one pumpkin beer of the season. Yeah.
We actually got another one back here we was going to do at some point, but not today. We've already got too many. This is a big boy. These are all Missouri beers, though.
Yeah.
So they're up by St. Louis somewhere. Where?
Yeah. I think someone said Maryland Heights.
Maryland Heights.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's what I heard.
That seems right. It's also Hat Week. Chris got to wear his hat because it says O'Fallon, and I got to wear a hat because he wore a hat. So.
Yeah, these are our costumes for Halloween. Happy Halloween, y'all. Hey, I do want to give a shout out to someone real quick. I'm wearing this cool Harold's Famous Bee Company shirt, and I was up in St. Genevieve, Missouri here a week or so ago, and met these guys, and Lyal Strickland shirts.
It's gonna say your logo here.
Oh, your logo there. Okay. Anyhow, these guys took some time, talked to us about all kinds of different honey. I think we're going to try to work something out with them, see if we can get them on, and we're going to do an episode on honey at some point. So just a shout out to them. Really cool people. Hopefully in the future you'll see something from them. Other than that, the other shout out we got to give is we're going to sample all these, and we needed some sample glasses.
So we went up to Leaky Roof Meadery here in Buffalo, Missouri, and talked to Todd and said, Todd, we need some glasses. And someone came out with an entire box of glasses, and we were like, we just need 6. 6 is all we need. And he goes, oh, sure. So we took 8. And so we have these wonderful sample glasses.
Okay, I'm not looking forward to this. I've never had but one pumpkin beer that I liked, so...
You're not a pumpkin beer fan. I actually am. I like a limited amount of pumpkin beer.
So I think we pour one in each one.
Uh-huh.
And let's pour it full, and we'll just swap between all of them.
Okay.
And guys, today all we're going to do is we're going to go through and see if we can taste the difference of pumpkin beer. This is going to be a little different than what we normally do.
So some pumpkin beers that I've had are actually, well, okay, more like a little darker than that color. More typical.
This looks more
one.
like this, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I better put these where I can figure out where they're at. By the way, I did a bomb-ass job decorating this studio.
He's really pleased with himself.
Look at that. Leaves.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree's the place.
He's for hire for interior design if you want your house to look terrible.
Oh, look at that. You got a dark one.
I know. On my side.
All right, a +1 for that one.
I think we should start down this.
We should start this. This is the Great Pumpkin Belgian Wit Ale.
Okay.
Fortunately, it don't smell anything like pumpkin. But it tastes like pumpkin.
Yeah? It doesn't smell anything like pumpkin.
Nope, but it's definitely there. Okay. So, I should start off by saying O'Fallon's a dang good brewery. They make quite a few beers that we really like.
He actually called me and said, I got a pumpkin sampler, but it's from O'Fallon, so there's a chance it's good.
Yeah, pretty well. So,
there's not a ton going on there.
The beer's fine. I still don't like pumpkin.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's nice and light. It is
light. It is very light.
If you don't think of that as a pumpkin beer, that's a nice fall beer.
It's very fizzy.
It is fizzy.
So, but so far, of all of them we had, it's my favorite. What is this one? Oh, never mind. I can smell it and tell you that's salted caramel.
Salted caramel pumpkin beer.
My God, that's all you smell.
Yep.
That one's on the nose, guys.
I've actually had this one.
Really?
It's, I'll tell you about it in a second, but I was not that overwhelmed or underwhelmed. There's it's nice and sweet.
I almost like it.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a zing.
This is about a 10-ounce pour for me.
Yeah.
That's about all I want. 8 to 10 ounces.
Speaking of which, this first one was a 5.2%. I have no idea about the IBUs.
5.4 on the salted caramel. Man, this one is it is very on the nose of salted caramel.
Yeah, but at least that one's unique enough. It's kind of fun to drink, even if it's not something that I would...
This tastes like when you try to make butter beer at home.
Okay, yep.
So, once a year, around this time of year, I'll get in my mind, I'll watch a Harry Potter movie and think like, I should make some butter beer. And then I get really lazy with all the recipes because they're really complicated. And so I always just go to the old school of just taking a shot or two of butterscotch schnapps and dunking it in a Michelob Ultra.
Hey, let's do an episode on butterbeer.
We should. But that's the easy
Michelob
way.
Ultra.
That's the easy way to do it. And that's what it tastes like. It's very similar.
What do we got next?
Next, we have O'Fallon Pumpkin Beer. Not any descriptors on this, just straight old good old.
So that's just
pumpkin beer.
Okay.
Now see, this is my favorite. You don't get any.
May not be a big deal. 5-6% on this one.
That to me is what a pumpkin beer should taste like.
Okay, that's everything. That's every pumpkin beer I've ever had.
Yeah, which I'm okay with, actually. And that's a nice light one. It's not terribly overpowering, you know?
Oh, to be honest, of ones we've had, that's the best one.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, I do have high hopes for this one, which is
it's a little more body on that one than me. Well, this one's actually probably the thickest, but this one's got this buzz going on with it.
This has a weird syrupy viscosity.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of a syrup flavor. That one's actually pretty decent. Got just a normal beer flavor, nice body to it.
That's the one for me, but now we have Jack Latte. That's what it's called.
What graphic did you just put up on the screen, Lyal?
I'm not sure. But
all right, everybody insert your own joke here.
It's a pumpkin...
Not that we're monetized anyhow. I guess we can say whatever we want at this point. But
pumpkin cream stout.
Their marketing team had a field day with that, I think.
Man. Okay.
So... Coffee notes? No?
Heavy coffee.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Heavy coffee.
Okay, on the notes, I got coffee and I got peppers.
I'm actually trying to pick out pumpkin in there.
Like a Mexican
There's a little
stout.
bit in there. Yeah. What's the holy moly that...
I like that.
Yeah, that's yours.
I don't taste anything like pumpkin. I like that.
Right, the pumpkin's kind of hard to pick out on that. It's mostly coffee, right? With maybe a hint of like pumpkin pie spice, maybe?
Does it say have any descriptor on there of what it's supposed to be at all?
No, it just says we love beer, which we do too. Brewed with pumpkin.
I bet some of them guys, they do love beer, in fact.
Yeah. Brewed with pumpkin and coffee beans, 6.5 ABV.
That's why it's my favorite.
Yep. I'm still going straight pumpkin beer. That would be my favorite out of this pack. These are nice representations of things you can do with pumpkin beer, but this is the pumpkin beer. This is the good one. For me. I know you're
I'm not
going
to lie. I'm going to go with the dark one. But the thing of it is, I feel like it's cheating because I don't taste any pumpkin in this.
I know. The coffee is so heavy in that.
So if I have to pick one that actually tastes like pumpkin,
it's this one.
I would go with that one.
All right. Well.
Now, do you want to just go ahead and do that when we're doing pumpkin? And
yeah, why not?
If you guys will hang out with us 1 second. If you'll grab that, I'll find a glass.
Okay. This is from Crown Valley. It's also a Missouri brewery. They are out of St. Genevieve. So, kind of St. Louis side of the state.
Yeah, but I did not buy that while I was in St. Genevieve. I actually bought that from a local grocery store. And now here's the deal. This will
be warm, so...
Yeah, this one's recommended drink room temperature, which is why I left it setting out. And also, it's a 10.5% beer. So
10.5%.
Go ahead. I'll let you poured the ginormous head on. I'll let you get your face in it. I could smell that from here.
Yeah.
So generally, with that warmer temperature, it really tends to release the aromatics in one a lot more, and the flavor is a little bigger. I had one of these, but the only other one I had was cold. I actually can't say that I cared much for it cold. Is it any better warm?
It's a little thin on the back end. There's
got a nice nose on it, though.
The nose is nice. It's a really big pumpkin flavor on the front end.
Chocolate and
raisins.
Yeah, and maybe a hint of coconut or pumpkin or the pumpkin spice. Make a good candle.
But then, on the back end, where you expect there to be some body, it just sort of fades off into a thin bitter note.
That is way better at room temperature, as they suggest, than the cold one that I had the first time I tried it. I
can imagine that. If it was cold,
peppery. My gosh, that's spicy.
I'm still sticking with this one. This is O'Fallon. You did a great job on your pumpkin beer.
O'Fallon, you have done a good job with pumpkin beer. I'm all torn on this one. I don't know what to think about the
Crown Valley.
Crown Valley. I didn't peel the sticker off the bottom of this glass.
It was $1.
Was $1. Thanks, Dollar Tree.
What's your verdict?
If I was going to sit and drink one all night, I'd be drinking this one.
Oh, really? Okay.
I like this one. It's one of my favorites. These two have a little bit more of a bitter note and a bit of a buzz to them that I'm not a big fan of.
I think these are interesting takes on a pumpkin beer where there's hints of pumpkin, but it's not there. So
I would recommend everybody try this, especially if someone said, "Oh, I hate beer." I would say get this in a heartbeat and try it.
Yeah.
That is super cool. It's got a neat flavor. I would absolutely do that.
It's very sweet.
It is. It's pretty sweet.
Yep. All right. Until next time.
Whether it be the pumpkin you're screwing up,
the food you're eating,
clothes you're wearing,
or the people you're meeting. Did I do that right?
How'd you screw that up?
I don't know. I think I said it twice. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Grab a buddy.
Try something new.